They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, breathing life to dreams.
Welcome everyone to TFcon Chicago 2025! We're going to get things started right off with a group of Transformers YouTubers. I'm going to let you all introduce yourselves, because there are a lot of you.
Let's start with you.
All right, we're going first. Okay. My name's Gannon. Most people know me in this community as TFcon Reviews. I've been doing this thing for about 4 years now. I just mainly do toy reviews in the silliest ways possible. I do the voiceover type thing like that toy guy does, also a good friend of mine. And I've done some cool collaborations with a lot of different other creators, these guys included. And but yeah, just funny YouTube videos. And I also have a fun series called Things About Transformers that keeps me up at night. So yeah, that's cool.
Talk kid. My name's Jason, Patriot Prime Reviews. I've been doing YouTube for 8 years. I like to focus mainly on Generation 1 figures. That's what I started with. I'm the old guy of the group. Do a lot of Toyhax videos, modern figures, live streams. For me, I started out YouTube as just something to take my mind off things because I'm an Iraq war veteran. And I got into toys and collecting. Thank you very much. I got into toys and collecting just as a way to focus on stuff, and I really found that it was a fun way to meet people and really, experience more of the fandom that I didn't know existed. I mean, I hid the fact I collected toys for years. I mean, here I am, this big army guy. I'm not going to tell people I collect toys. And then I went off to my very first Transformers convention in 2013 in Charlotte, North Carolina. And they called it TFcon, which is probably the worst toy convention ever. But once I went there, I realized there's so many other people like me. It reinvigorated me to kind of get myself out there, and I have had a blast doing this ever since. And I want to thank you guys for coming and supporting us, watching what we do, because we do what we do to entertain you guys, and we love you for it. So I'll just put that out right now. Follow that up.
My name is Matthew. Most people know me as the Lux Baldwin. I've been doing it for 9 years, I think. Way too long. I review everything from Legends to MP to third party. Mainly I love Legends and 3.0. If I could start over again, that's what I would do. And that's about it. Thank you for having me.
Hi, I go by Bots Obsession online. Some of you might know me as Nod. I started doing this 2 years ago. I did an Instagram page and I just thought, what's the next logical step? YouTube videos. If you've seen anything of mine, it's probably the hot takes videos I've done with some of the people up here. But yeah, I do a bunch of reviews. I do the hot takes. I do a little bit of everything. I try to keep it variety. But yeah, it's great to be up here with some fantastic people, some people that have inspired my stuff as well.
Oh.
What's up, TFcon? Jake here, dumb as ever.
You can slide the mic over towards you.
I make videos about toys and toy history, and I love Transformers as well as a bunch of other types of toys as well, so super cool to see all of you. Yo guys, how we doing tonight? How we doing? Tonight. So, many of you might have heard my voice, but haven't seen my face yet. I am JCC2224. I do a lot of YouTube shorts and everything. The one most of you guys might have seen was Optimus Prime's naked. That one got like 6 million views. I don't know how. But I do like a lot of old versus new stuff. Just love Transformers, love tons of other toy lines. Star Wars, Batman, I'm a general toy guy, but at the end of the day, Transformers is what is very deep into my heart. And I'm so excited to be a panelist on this panel. I'm so hyped. Can't wait to see what's going to happen. And let's just get into it. Let's jump into it.
And I mean, this is your first TFcon, right?
This is my first TFcon ever.
Yeah. just give these guys a round of applause down here. This is like their first time doing this. We've done it a few times, but they're scared. But yeah, so I've got a tiny introduction here that I'm going to read, and we're going to go into 2 questions, and then we're going to open it up to you guys. So, like I said, welcome to the YouTube channel. If you're hearing this, it means you're at TFcon Chicago. Congratulations. If you're not, it means you're somewhere else. Watch this on YouTube after the fact, no matter how ironic that might be. But as you see, if you can count, there's 6 of us up here. So, like I said, we're going to kick this off. Yeah, I can count, I think. Yeah, 6 of us. Confirmed? All right, great. You counted, you got it. So first question we're going to open up with, what is something you'd like to improve on as a creator? We're going to start down here with JCC and come down to me.
Oh, I gotta start with me.
Yes.
I see the noob. I see it. So being the noob and everything. Something I want to improve on as a creator. I really want to like branch out into things that are far more, inquisitive. I've noticed a lot of people really like piquing their curiosity. Like a lot of people click on stuff where it's like, I don't know about this. What's going on with this? And I really want to like show people things that they haven't seen before. So I do a lot of weird videos. One that I did recently was on titanium ultra magnets. How many of you know about that one? That one is such an interesting toy.
It's only a million miles back.
I know, right? It's a really weird one, and I like just showing off the weird stuff, the stuff that people haven't really seen before, and just kind of showing people, hey, there is more to Transformers than what you find in the Walmart or Target toy aisle, Your turn.
For me, I've watched shockingly a few amount of shows compared to how much I'm into Transformers. So what I want to improve on is just my knowledge base, I guess. I want to expand and learn more.
So this all started with G1, the original toy line, which is a toy line I do not appreciate enough. I've gone on record multiple times saying it's my least favorite part of this franchise.
Anime betrayals right here.
But I think I want to start getting more into G1. So if anyone knows where I can find a G1 beachcomber in Seaspray, I'd like to start with that.
I'd like to improve on everything. I love doing news segments now. That really gets a lot of people into watching my stuff. So I would like to expand on that, talk more about the Transformer lore and stuff like that. Not retrospective like a lot of people do, which are really good. But just to expand on my new stuff and just like I said, I'll review everything. I mean, golly, it's a mess. But yeah, thank you, John.
So he really surprised me with that question.
That was the point. That was the point, Papa Prime.
Okay. So for me, I was actually talking about this on the way up with my chauffeur. What I would like to improve on, when I first started my channel, I'm a G1 through and through, so you can talk to me. And when I started doing my channel, I focused on G1, and I focused on my favorite characters, my favorite figures. And you look back and watch those older videos, they're horrible. I didn't know what I was doing. I had terrible camera and sound. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to the beginning and redo everything that I did before to really showcase Generation 1 figures to a new audience. I just love doing it because that's where it came from. I mean, a lot of people get the G1 hate, the toys aren't that great. Well, they're not compared to what we have now. But you can't beat the nostalgia with those figures. You cannot beat the gimmicks. I mean, there are still better figures then than we have right now. So for me, that's what I want to do. I'm going to shift my focus back to bringing G1 out to people once again. You keep yourself.
Yeah, so I started this and I got in it. Okay, so for me, it's kind of less trivial. It's kind of just straight up, I need to upload more. So, not too long ago, a certain YouTuber, who shall remain nameless, uploaded a tier list of YouTube. And he put me in a category, if you can't tell what I'm talking about, it's that one right there. he put me in a category called growing pains. And here's the thing, he's right. He was very right about this. The only issue, the thing about my videos is I find that I get people excited about the figures I'm talking about, which that's the whole point that I want to do. I don't always talk about a new figure. I don't always talk about an old figure. But usually when I do, it gets people excited to want to look at the figure and talk about it more. Well, the problem with that is if I'm uploading every 2 weeks or every 2 months, it's hard for people to stay excited. So I need to work on uploading more. But I think I'm getting there. I've gotten 4 out in the last 2 weeks, so I think I'm getting there. But I still got a little bit of work to do. It's growing pains, man. It's growing pains.
I hate my videos so much now.
Well, one thing I want to say, you put me pretty high up. I thought that was pretty cool. Put me pretty high up. Not highest, but pretty high up. I'll take it.
I like to read it.
I think like Few was the highest.
Off the dome, Few and MGO were placed pretty high.
Of course.
100%.
So we got another question here. How has doing the YouTube thing helped expand your hobby? You want to start?
I'll start.
Yeah, you should start.
So, like I said, on YouTube, started doing it, and to me, I look at it as an extension of my hobby. YouTube for me is not a job. It's not really a side gig. I mean, I make tens of dollars if I'm lucky per month. So it used to be, you go, you buy a new figure, you take it out of the box, transform it a while, put it on the shelf, and you're done with it. Now, thanks to YouTube, I can buy that new figure, take it out of the box, film it, then put it back on the shelf and never touch it again. So it gives me a way to really expand my collection. And it's like I said earlier, it also opened up a brand new, wider world for me, which enabled me to meet folks like you and then come to these conventions. And it just amazes me that, and my channel started on a dare, really. I had no intention of doing this, and we'll get into that later maybe on, but that's how the whole thing started. And nobody was as surprised as I was, because it took about 2 years before it really started taking off. And I've loved it ever since. It's just one of those things I do every weekend. I either get up really early. I gotta meet my wife and kid. I gotta get up before they do, they start making noise in the house.
Okay, you needed to add something to that for a second.
Just to clarify, I need to get up in the morning before my wife and kid do, so the house is quiet so I can film. We good?
Yes, all right, much better.
Edit that out.
So I started back in clicking really, hardcore. It was 2000 when RID stuff came out and everything. That was just me. I went to a couple of BotCons before, and then I was on a podcast called Shattercast Uncut with Bobby Skullface and some other people like that. And that's what really, that's where I got my name, Deluxe, and everything. And that really shot me up to, I was actually going to the cons and stuff and everything, and people actually saying hi. I like materials and stuff and everything, which is really cool. And just expanded to, I have tons of friends. I just thought about today, I've been to Transformer conventions every year since 2008. And it's either TFcon or a BotCon. And it's just wild that, I see, familiar faces, but I also love seeing new faces too as well. And like I said, I've been to Chicago like 4 times already with this one, so yeah, that's about it.
I think for me, I'm kind of in the same boat as Patriot Jason over here, where it's like, it's not so much that I see YouTube extending my hobby, but it's kind of been used for me anyway to build a community. I've found so many like-minded individuals and made so many friends just by posting either on Instagram or posting to YouTube and like opening up a Discord server. And it's been great. Like I've made so many like really good friends and like lifelong friends, I think. And I've got to meet a bunch of them at this convention, which is also incredible because now they're real. They're not just names on a screen. But yeah, I definitely see it as a way, not so much as extending the hobby, but like finding community through it.
I think, for example, I had no idea who these guys were a couple of weeks ago.
Rude.
And then all of a sudden, here we are at TFcon, we're bro hugging in the lobby, like we've known each other forever. So it's cool.
I got into Transformers like most people when I was a kid with the Unicron trilogy. And I grew up watching YouTubers like TJ Omega and Pia and a bunch of others. Obviously, I can't list them all. But I think just watching YouTube expanded my hobby so much, because growing up, I didn't know other people liked the stuff I like. I thought I was alone, man. And it's kind of crazy how many people like the stuff I like. And we all like the same stuff. And my YouTube channel now, as an adult, has, expanded that greatly. Like, it's so cool that we have a space online to talk to each other and connect. And it's amazing that there's a space in real life as well right here where we can talk about our really, really nerdy interests and nobody cares. In fact, they're happy to hear it, which is unlike any other place in the entire world. So I think it's expanded my, I don't know. I don't get the question. So that's my answer.
First hour.
So for me, I am a YouTube OG. My account, I made it back in 2007. I remember the 5-star system. I remember everything about that. And I remember the original slogan for YouTube, broadcast yourself. I remember that. And being a kid on YouTube and everything, I always had that desire to want to broadcast myself and my hobbies and my interests. Yeah, you're old. I got a few grades showing up already. But not getting into my origins and everything, I was younger and wanted to just broadcast myself, show my hobby, show my interests, and that has turned into such a special opportunity to not only stay true to that broadcasting of myself, but also seeing the impact and everything it has. I've met so many people that I've met some kids that remind me of me when I started all this, and it warms my heart. And just knowing that what I do, these silly videos on YouTube, just taking a camera, pointing at a toy, and just talking about it means so much to so many people. It's their solace. It's what got them through COVID. It's what got them through so many difficult times. I have so many people come up to me and they're like, hey man, your videos really got me through this, got me through that. And being able to help people in that way while also doing what I love, I love doing it. I get a new toy or some old, 15-year-old piece of garbage, and I put it in front of the camera, and I talk about it, and it's so cool. And the fact that so many people love that, it's what makes all this so special to me, I don't see myself quitting anytime soon. I'll probably be in a walker still making videos.
Look there now.
I know, right? I have bad knees.
Yeah, let's not talk about bad knees. So for me, it's kind of like both. The YouTube expands my hobby, and my hobby expands my YouTube. I've met so many great people through doing this, and the origin for my YouTube channel sitting right next to me. This guy right here pressured me into doing it. It's like, dude, if you have a YouTube, no, make one.
Yay, peer pressure.
Okay, all right. So then I made one, and then now it's like my life now. But on top of that, the YouTube has encouraged me to go to more conventions, and I've met some awesome people like these guys, but also some of my closest friends. One of them is in the room right now. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Jeff.
Hey, Jeff.
Transformerland, the people from Transformerland, really close to them. Go buy something from them tomorrow, by the way. Cheap plug. But anyway, there's some great people. I've met them. I've met that toy guy. I've met so many awesome people just through doing this, YouTube and the Transformers thing. And it's a great escape for me because I don't know how many of you guys played sports in school. I was a jock in school, okay? And nobody wants to talk to me about Transformers when you're in a locker room getting ready for a big state title game against a rival school or whatnot. But it's just a fantastic time, and especially at TFcon. It is always great. You people are always great here. It's just a fun atmosphere to be in. Leading into the next question. I know that was a weird transition. We got one more, and we're going to pass it off to you guys. But the last one is actually from Paper Plane. You guys know Paper Plane? Yeah. So Paper Plane wanted to know from us what is the favorite thing that we've worked on in terms of a YouTube video project. That's going to be a tough one, I'm sure. I'll go ahead and I'll start this one. those of you who see my channel know I've got two of my most popular videos. One of them is Bludgeon, and the other one, and brace yourselves if you don't know, is a review on Kiss Player's Convoy. Gross. Exactly. I am proud of that video because I handled it well. I handled it better than probably most people would, but I did get arrested in it, so that was fun. But yeah, so yeah, that's probably one of my more favorite ones, and just because of the stuff leading up to it, it was kind of like a mini arc leading up to it. The ending of the video before that, I opened the video, or closed the video with me opening the package for it, and then I screamed so loud in horror that you could hear it in outer space. But yeah, so Kiss Player's Convoy, my favorite video I've worked on, and it's the one figure I don't want in my collection anymore. So, Jason, take over?
I think I
All
got
right.
it. Okay, for me, I'm going to talk G1s, so pay attention.
I will.
There was, I think I was in maybe up to my 4th year on YouTube, 4th or 5th YouTube, and a subscriber reached out to me because I was obsessed with getting the G1 Overlord. Everybody familiar with Overlord? Okay, he was a figure I always wanted, and you know, just with the price and how rare he was, I figured I was never going to get one. So a subscriber reached out to me and said he would lend me his mint condition G1 Overlord for review. Would I accept it?
And you broke it.
Well, yeah, shut up. Tell my damn story. So he ships this to me, and I get it. And of course, I'm enthralled. I've never seen one before. And then it dawns on me, this isn't mine. And so I'm messing with this. And if you fool with G1s any at all, it's always terrifying transforming one. And transforming one that's super rare and it's not yours is scary. And I have never reviewed a figure so fast and packed back up in the box and shipped back to its owner than I did with that. And for me, I just thought that was special because this guy only knows me because he sees me on the internet, but he's going to trust me with one of his rare pieces. He even told me it's one of his favorite pieces. And then last year, a comic book artist I befriended gifted me a G1 Overlord.
And now I gotta buy one.
And now he's got to buy one.
Yeah.
So that's it. It's just the trust that strangers put into me. I mean, that just made me feel special.
So can we expect the Black Zarak review next?
That's coming. I ordered it.
Oh,
4 points. So I got a chance to recently review the Legends of Defender Voltron for the 10th anniversary for the Netflix series.
Transformers, man.
I know. They Transformers. But it was cool that they actually reached out to me and was one of the. But one of my favorite ones was probably the New Age Omega Supreme. And if you watch my review, at the beginning of it, because it has motorized, so it goes around the tracks and everything, and I was like, again, it just brought me back as a kid, as laying on the floor, because I do floor times when they watch my reviews, I get on the floor at the end, and just it kind of reminisces of people, you know, when you were a kid playing with toys on the floor.
It's where you first begin to speak.
Yeah. And it was exciting that they included that to, you know, and I just sit there clapping. It just brought me back to my childhood reviewing Omega Supreme for New Age. So that's probably one of my favorite ones that I really did.
I think my favorite was I really like doing restoration projects, and I was lucky enough to find a Joker Sam's Club Yellow Optimus Prime for like $10. Thank you. But it was just the torso, but she had the handgun, so I was like, oh, this is awesome. That's the hardest part to find. And so over the course of, I think 4 or 6 months, something like that, I reached out to a bunch of different people. I had people reaching out to me. I did shorts on her, and I was able to piece her back together and finally do like a big review on her. And that felt like a big coming together of community. So I really liked that figure. It's a great figure. But yeah, it was probably my favorite thing I've ever worked on.
I have a lot of love for my series called Transformers That Are Not Transformers. It's technically not about Transformers though, so my favorite Transformers video is my Revenge of the Fallen movie toy line review, because I had a bunch of excellent creators. I felt the movie was a hodgepodge of ideas, so I thought it would make sense to have a hodgepodge of creators come on like this guy. And then I also had Keaton Carlisle, Dr. Lockdown. And I'm really really proud of that video, so that's my favorite, I think.
So here's the thing. I have over 2,000 videos that I have made. And I have been thinking long and hard.
Weird flex, but okay.
I've been thinking long and hard about what my favorite is. And I don't think I have a specific favorite. I don't think I have a specific one. No, instead it's a playlist. And forgive me if I get a little emotional about this. It is about the Ohio Toy and Comic Show, run by Roma Collectibles. Anyone know Roma Collectibles? Big into G.I. Joe and everything. Aaron was the man behind all that. I got to know him and everything, go to shows. He passed away earlier this year. And he, being able to show all that was really, really special. And gotta be my favorite. Gotta be.
So we're going to open this up to you guys now. I just want to stress though, we have to be out here at 10 till, so try to keep your answers brief or your questions brief and not too long-winded. But we'll be happy to answer anything you want. Just make sure you keep it brief for the panel afterwards.
This is our favorite part.
This is the best part.
Talking to you guys.
Jake.
Okay, what's your worst figure that you've reviewed?
Oh, that's easy. I'll start. I did a review on Armada Sideswipe, and I had TJ Omega in it, and I accidentally killed him.
So it was the worst Armada figure then?
Yeah, it is the worst Armada figure. Yes! Easily. You got one?
Yeah. I decided on a whim. I was at Dollar Tree with my wife buying some birthday presents, and they had those Dollar Tree Transformers. And I actually spent money to review those. I thought it'd be fun. That was the worst $3 I've ever spent in life. Aesthetics. Dude, they were like bank notes.
Oh, okay.
You don't know nothing about it.
Siege Springer. I hate that toy with a passion. Literally the worst thing I've ever handled.
Amen.
You don't have an answer?
Oh, the award-winning reviewer.
So, I make it a bit of a mission to intentionally review really bad Transformers. I've done a lot of really bad ones. But I think by far, I personally think the worst Transformer toy of all time is Prime Deluxe Arachnid. I think it's by far the worst. And I've reviewed the Titanium G.I. Joe Megatron.
You think that's worse?
Yes. Because the Titanium line as a whole was terrible. So you kind of expected it. You didn't expect it out of TF Prime.
Yeah, okay.
You know? So it's like the context of the toy. It's got to be the worst, by far. 100%.
Still up.
He pled the fifth.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and also add the Kiss Players Convoy in there again. Just to mention it one more time.
Thank you.
Sorry, now you got lower for everybody else. Sorry.
My question is, which is better, the Autobots or the Decepticons?
Well, my favorite character is Nightbeat, so I'll take Autobots.
Mine's Starscream, so Decepticons.
Autobots are cringe, Decepticons are
So everybody's got Autobot stickers on their cars, right? I got 4 Decepticon stickers on mine. That's what I got.
Well,
Decepticons are superior.
We're outnumbered.
I think Decepticons are better.
Yeah, we're outnumbered. It's going to be a hard war to win in here.
Hey, we're sorry we disappointed you.
I miss Creo.
That was my worst one, was Creo. That was one of my worst ones reviewing Creo.
All right. So, have any of you ever considered like
voice acting for any kind of Transformers projects? Because I think some of you could do really good voiceovers. Patriot Prime, you seem like you'd be a perfect shoo-in for Overlord.
Thanks.
You got the drawl that I've heard on Power of the Primes.
Yeah.
There's been a few content creators that did reach. There's been a few content creators that did reach out to me to do voice acting. Actually, I feel bad, I can't remember who it was, but I voiced Roadbust. He said, "You got that country." I'm from West Virginia. In case you didn't know. Okay. I know. But anyway, it's funny when I started my channel, everybody thought I was from Texas. I tell you what. But anyway, I did Roadbusters for that. And I've toyed with it because we're driving down the road. And I was going, how many voices did I do on the way up here? He finally told me to shut up. Too many.
I mean, I guess I could be quick strike from News Wars because he's got like a text. I'm from Arkansas, so I have a country thing going on too. He's from Arkansas too.
I have been Blaster once in Rodimus Primal's Blaster retrospective. So I was Blaster Engine, and Cybertron City.
Sounds cool.
So I casually drop so many of my Transformers impressions in my videos. It's kind of hard to pick which one that I might whip out here. I feel like Jake might want me to. He looked over at me when this question came up.
I saw it in the eyes.
Pause.
Any suggestion on which one you want me to do?
Starscream.
I'm not sure.
I can put the name on the spot.
Yeah, good job, Jason.
I don't know.
You'll have to eat.
I heard Starscream. You want Starscream?
Sure, go ahead.
All right, you want Chris Latta? Steve Bloom?
We're on a time frame here.
Look at the line of people.
We're on a time frame.
I'm Starscream, leader of the Decepticons.
Good enough.
Thank you. I'll do shockwave.
Yeah. What's your favorite YouTuber creators out of these six?
These guys. Me. These guys. And
We watch a lot.
Jeff back there. Transformer Lands YouTube's pretty cool. Jake just opened a cool box with Prime stuff in it.
I'm sure we watch a lot of YouTube. I do. I have a lot of unsubscribed to a lot of people. So I mean, it's hard to pick a favorite one. So, but I mean, we're all talented for no reason. Or something. So,
Nobody's the
I think
same.
we have a favorite out of the panel.
I did a tier list on YouTubers, on Transformer reviewers, so they won't let me forget.
Never.
Dude, I don't know you, and you scored me great. So
And we're like close, and you put me in growing pains. So
I think Deluxe Baldwin is pretty cool, man. I like
meet me after this time. I got a funny story how I first met him.
So, I believe, you should love yourself. Self-love is important. But I'm going to set myself to the side, and I'm going to say that out of all the Jakes I've ever known, you are one of the dumbest. And I got to go with you. Got to go with you.
I think you're the Jakest Jake myself.
I didn't know you were last week.
Oh yeah.
What is the most brutal figure that you have handled?
Like,
How brutal are we?
like, did it hurt me?
No.
Emotionally or physically?
King
Well, I've got a story about one that hurt me.
Even King Toys will affect you.
Like, it's just terrible.
Yes.
Siege Springer. Me too.
For me, and I really wish I kept the footage, I decided to review my Generation 1 Bruticus. And I broke Onslaught on camera. I mentioned the fact I was military, and after that broke, a lot of the language that I learned during my time in the service came forth. And even my wife's like, "What did you do?" And but I deleted it because I didn't have enough room, and I was like, I should have kept that footage because it was glorious. But thankfully, somebody on eBay had a Junker Onslaught For $5, I was able to fix it with.
Let's get a shout out for eBay. Let's go. Shout out to eBay.
So,
Can you do Optimus Prime saying eBay?
there was a whole video I recorded of Planet X Pluto, the Megatron third party. It stabbed me and I bled on my table, so I had to delete it. And that was it. That was that. So
do you guys want to? Oh, you go ahead.
No, that's a good question.
Okay. So if you want to see a grown man crash out for a whole hour, I did a live stream transforming MP44 without instructions. Without instructions. I did it. It was hard, but I did it.
If there was one change you could make to the recent releases, official and unofficial, what would you want to see?
Like movies.
No, figures.
More legends.
less hollow parts.
There are dozens and dozens of Generation 1 figures that have yet to be remade by Hasbro. I want Thunderwing. I want a Marvel-style Thunderwing. Not IBW. The Matrix-wielding Thunderwing who beat Prime with the Matrix. That's the Thunderwing I want. Oh yeah, that did like Outlaws, didn't I?
Less Primes. I mean, I do new every week. Less Primes. I know I'm going to be talking at least about 20, 30 minutes about a new Prime coming out. I love Prime.
I want more interesting alt modes, new characters. Well, we haven't had a tractor trailer transformer in forever. That would be cool. Where are the boat transformers?
Yeah, more boats. More boats.
Like I love G1, I love all the other universes. I also love new ideas. That's why I want.
And I just want to ask the room, like, just give us a quick applause. How do we feel about Whale Soundwave? Yeah? Yeah? Yeah, see, there's your answer. There's your answer.
So for me, I think, semi-controversial opinion, I kind of think we're in the golden age of Transformers collecting. We are spoiled for choice, and we have so much that we can get. Third party, official, all that. But I kind of similar to what you said, I want to see some new stuff. I want to see new characters. Before the panel, we had Cyberverse planned. Just give a shout out to the best Transformers cartoon ever. Not Cyberverse, Transformers Prime. Cyberverse did have new characters. So I needed that. They had Thunder Howl, I forgot his name, but it's Thunder Howl. So many new characters. I just want to see new things, new alt modes, new whatever. Make it from a show, make it from just like an amalgamation of a different character. I'd love to see just new stuff.
Titans left broadside.
Oh yeah, we need that.
No. Yes. That's better. Okay, we've got 10 minutes left, so we're going to try to get through these as quick as possible here. So we'll take the next question.
Lightning round.
Yeah.
Of everything that you have in your current collection, what thing is your favorite? Like Transformers figures.
G1 Nightbeat. He's my favorite.
MPO1 Optimus Prime. My wife bought him for me. My wife deployed overseas.
I have a Starscream statue. I know it's not, but it's Transformers. It's sitting on throwing missiles, and it's beautiful. So I like that. Anything Starscream.
If it's not the little guy in front of me, it's Machine Horse voice.
I was just gifted an animated Blackout at the con, and it's a figure I've wanted my whole life.
So after a very important day in my life, my brother surprised me with music label Soundwave. And the fact that it also plays music is kind of cool. Terrible quality, but that figure is very close to my heart, 100%.
My favorite is Kingdom Pipes. Not necessarily because I think it's good. I just like the vibe of the guy.
That's a cool one.
Who is that?
Hello.
No, who's that?
What do you think is the most underrated toy line in Transformers?
2007 movie line. I will debate anyone in this room. That line is underrated, and you cannot tell me otherwise.
Yeah, I can.
Generation 2, body collars, unique figures, and marching missiles.
Yes!
Beast Wars?
Yeah!
Alrighty,
You don't know? Think about it. Transformers Classics. Super chunky. Like, it's got that mid-2000s just chonk, and I love how they slightly changed the designs. Love Classics.
RID01 is really cool.
I'm gonna have to agree. I think G2 is just super fun.
I win!
Someone just mentioned G2. Few's gonna get on my case if I don't say this on the panel since it's on YouTube. 14 missiles.
What's the most valuable thing in your collection?
I am my OC as well.
I would say mine right now is probably that G1 overlord. Because he is 100%, he is clean. He has one yellow arm, and I actually experimented with whitening with the peroxide gel, and it turned out beautiful. So he's like pristine, all Toyhax stuff, and he's got a special place in my collection.
Very different morally.
What is your...
So what you consider evil is not to him, and then he slowly learns more.
I got a bunch of Lucky Draw New Age Legends figures that are only like 50 made, so I'll probably start from there and Insecticons and stuff, so they're really limited.
A bunch of
officially, it's probably BotCon Deathsaurus. Unofficially, it's Fans Project Monstructor.
I think it's animated blackout.
I'm not sure. I got a few BotCons. Like, I got that cool Megatron that's like a retool of the Prime Breakdown. Might be that one. I do have the, speaking of breakdown, the animated breakdown. That might be it. I've also got that cool, like, SDCC exclusive Last Night Optimus, with a little bit of a tire on it.
So,
one of those.
I just thought of what mine is. I just remembered. I have 3 G1 train bots. One of them is in the box. So there's 3 of mine, and
That's YouTube money right there.
Yeah. I'm not monetized yet, so
Thank you.
I have a good amount. I'm still not monetized.
Hey, my name is Emmanuel as always. But I wanted to say real quick, you remind me of Powerhouse Hop. So if anyone's a wrestling fan, that's what you remind me of. Look it up.
I'll check that out.
Cool guy. But I just want to go on a real quick tangent as far as like so many people for pro Decepticons. I feel like Autobots are kind of like Superman. Like, you know, just because you can do all these things, you don't, because you do it for the sake of good. So I just want to throw that out there. So if there's so many Decepticons out there, don't be ashamed to be an Autobot. That's all I'm saying.
I might have my
But I'm proud to be a Superman. So, real quick, so I spoke to one of you earlier. How do you deal with any haters on your channel, and just how do you get through it? That's pretty much
The
it.
block button.
Other than that, but yeah, go ahead.
I mean, you're gonna get people like that, but most of the time, the people that are talking like that are usually they don't show up to cons. Because like I said, I've been coming to cons for some. I've never had anybody come up to me and want to, say something, mean to me or anything like that, which is fine. But you just gotta ignore it, because if you give them attention, that's what they want. And that's what my wife always says. She's like, just don't say anything, because they want it. So most of the time, I just delete it and call it a day.
We don't feed the trolls. That's just the most important part. Just don't feed the trolls. That's it.
Okay, as we talked earlier, I chose the wrong name for my channel at the wrong time. So, because my channel is Patriot Prime Reviews, the nasty comments and hateful stuff I used to get on my channel, I almost quit YouTube because I couldn't take it. And fortunately, there were some people I was able to talk to, and they said, just keep being you. There's no need to change anything. And I did, and the channel kind of grew. Now, every now and then I'll still get some snide comment on there. Back when I chose my channel name, trying to come up with something creative, for my 40th birthday to say, show how old I am, I had a picture or a tattoo of Optimus Prime holding the American flag. The reason I got this, I'm a U.S. Army combat vet. I love Transformers. So when it came time to get you know, like a tattoo, this is what I got. And there was a guy at the first convention I went to back in 2013, and he nicknamed me Patriot Prime because of the tattoo, and I thought that's the perfect channel name. Little did I know what the name word Patriot would have attached to it after I started. The long story short, kind of how I mentioned, I've met great people, I've went through it, I'm not changing who I am, I don't care what you think the name means. You meet me, you're seeing me right here, what you see is what you get. So that's it, and dealing with them, the block button is fantastic. Woo!
I was in the Army.
He was in the Army too. But he can't do that. Hoo-ah! I got you.
Yeah, literally, just ignore them, block them, delete it. That's the easiest.
Block them, they're cringe. They suck.
Block them.
No, I'll admit to everyone, I was a hater, Patriot, but talking to him, you know, it's just we had a lot of middle ground.
Him talking to me earlier,
Yeah.
him talking to me earlier really meant a lot to me because he came right up to me and he said he hated on my channel just because of my name.
Right.
And then we just got to talking, and that's why I come here. And like I told you, that meant a lot to me, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, and not everyone's going to be so open-minded, but it's like, I enjoy this content. If we have different varying views, it is what it is, but we got a middle ground, and he's a good guy. Like, he, took the time to talk to me. And
I mean, that's the same with any of you. If any of you guys after this, you see us out in the con, don't be afraid to come up and say hi. We love talking to you guys. That's why we're here. That's why I come anyway.
And if you guys don't get your question answered, you can ask us after the panel too. We're open. Yeah, we got 5 minutes. So say that.
Brother, Jason, I appreciate it. Yeah, I really do.
All right. Hi, my name is Daniel.
Hi, Daniel.
I have a question. Have any of you guys gotten your Holy Grails yet? And if you have, do you have a new one you're currently chasing for?
Mine is waiting for me in the dealer room.
My Holy Grail is a sealed G1 Starstream. And I have a box one, but it's not sealed, so I'm not going to try.
I got my Grail, but I have 5 Generation 1 figures left to complete, 4 to complete my Generation 1 American Series. So those are the Grails I'm after.
Get to work, Jeff.
I'm going to be visiting Transformer Land first thing in the morning.
Yes.
I got a couple pieces from the TFcon 2013 set that I'm missing. That I need to finish.
It's animated blackout.
Yo, I hope I find it tomorrow. It's not even that big of a deal, but if anyone knows anyone selling Universal Studios eBay, I kind of just want that one. Like, I'd never go there, but I want it.
What did he say? He says one of the other panels has one.
Thanks, Dave.
Thank you. I've been a big fan of most of you guys here.
Thank you.
Hi, Derek.
That costume is nuts.
All
right, let him talk.
So sorry. Painted windows or translucent windows?
I saw it.
Painted or translucent windows?
If you display it in alt mode, you most of the time can see just robot pieces inside. So probably painting. I like painting.
Same here. It's like more the translucent windows when you have it in vehicle mode. You're seeing all the robot junk on the inside. So that's why I'm a big fan of Toyhax.com because they usually do the cell shaded windows. That's what I like. I'm not a fan of translucent plastic, especially when they brought up the translucent weapons. Those suck. I never understood that.
Yeah, those up with the legacy play pattern. Like, where was it? Where was it?
Are you not a fan of Evo Fusion?
Let me Evo Fusion some water real quick. Let me Evo Fusion my phone.
I don't care either way, I'll be so honest. If it's a good toy, it's a good toy. It doesn't matter to me if the windows are pink or not.
I love translucent windows and I love light piping. Bring back light piping.
And it's
like in alternators or masterpiece or like something where it's actually worth seeing something on the inside, I like it clear. But if it's literally like a $20 toy from Walmart, it doesn't need clear hinges, just paint it.
All right, thanks guys.
Thank you.
Great costume.
He looks like he's in pain.
Yeah.
All right, next question.
Hey guys, my name is Sid. I just came on a 15-hour flight to come here. From
You tired?
I didn't even sleep, bro. I'm so excited. I've been an OG YouTube Transformers viewer since I was a kid. Van Morso, Vangelis, TJ Omega, Kenny Lapo. Who's your favorite OG TF YouTuber and what?
A little man named Baro Tazaru, or otherwise known as Steve Adams.
Now this, I don't know if you guys know, I was so into G1, I always watched the Collector 75. Yes! Now, for all you little kids in the audience, I'm going to apologize, because his videos would always crack me up, because he'd pick up this G1 and go, well, I've had this thing for quite a few years now, but it's actually shit quite, but it's alright. I mean, it's just, I love the
I started watching really PR. Really was when I first started watching everything, so it's like
Also, Piaf for me. I loved his early Transformers animated videos.
He's already been said, that good old guy that's been 2 waves late since 2008. You, 100%.
Yeah. Thank you, Les. Thank you, Ben.
Hey, thank you.
Thank you, guys.
And that's all the time we have today. Thank you all for
Thank you so much for coming. If you guys have any more questions, you can ask us out there. We'll be more structured. Just make sure we're out of the way of the doors because there is another panel coming up. But yeah, we'll be available out in the hallway.
Roll out!
They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems. They call me Patriot Prime, showing what's new. Transformers reviews with a heartfelt view. Adding stickers, bringing life to dreams. In this small town, nothing's as it seems.